Well, hey gang, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I am on a journey, and the journey is to learn how to do woodland landscapes or photography. Guys, as the title says, I suck at doing this. I can never get it right. I don't know why. I think when I do like little small things in the woods, then I kind of get it right. But I always suck at it. So what I have done, I've taken the advice of a lot of the photographers that I see doing a lot of landscapes and woodland photography, and I've brought out my 70-200, and also I have, of course, my 17-35 for wide angle. So I'm going to try to attempt to get some pretty good, decent shots today. So just bear with me. Okay, so I made it to what is called the South Rim here at a place called Hawk Mountain Sanctuary. And the reason why they call it Hawk Mountain, because generally, I mean, the hawks show up at a certain time and they kind of migrate, and they're frequent in this area right here. Now, I have my 70-200 millimeter lens, and I'm shooting with my EOS R camera, Canon camera today. And I think, well, I tried to get up here as early as possible. That's number one key. You want to get to a place really, really early before the sun gets as high as it is right now. And so, I mean, all the bugs and everything is just buzzing around me. But I see some pretty nice scenes. It's a lot of grass, ridges. I would have loved to have gotten up here early because the sun came up over on this side over here, over right about there. The ridge came up over that ridge, and it would have really been beautiful, because what it would have done is that it would have just kissed the side of that hill right there. So I made it too late. I made it here too late. Circumstances happen. But you know what? I do see something that is further out in the distance. I like how soft it is out there. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up. Oh God, I actually completely forgot my tripod. I forgot my tripod, man. I need my tripod to do these things. Oh God. So that means I would have to go all the way back to the vehicle, to the car, just to get my tripod. God, how do I do those things? Let me go ahead and just walk through the trail. I'll come back to this. So gang, you know, walking back here to go get my tripod to the car, I have just actually decided to just 86 this, because you really, really want to get out here early in the morning to get a real good feel for the mountains. And I'm probably in backlit, so I'll turn this way so that you guys can see me. But I want to get out here real early, and so I'm gonna head to a different location to get something that I kind of wanted to get. I just didn't know if I wanted to drive that far, but it's a little bit more interesting. So to make sure that I get my tripod, I'm going to put my backpack, my camera bag, in my trunk, so that way it's near my it's near my tripod, and I know exactly what I got. So let me go ahead and head to this other destination. It's probably gonna take me a minute to get there, so I'll talk with y'all in just a hot minute. Okay, So I've arrived at, get this shaking right here from the wind. I've arrived at our new destination that I decided to go ahead and do some type of woodland photography. And so this place brings me to, let me put it, getting ready to forget my tripod again. Definitely gonna need this, really. But it brings me to a place where I haven't been to in like a very long time, years. And what I love about it is that it has these spectacular falls. And so it's gonna cause me to take a trek down just to see which falls. I honestly can't spend time too long here. I got some things I got to do later today, but I'm going to try to get some pretty good shots. And I remember years ago I did some woodland photography here, and I love the images that I did, and I have just never been able to, okay, good, that's secure, been able to actually deal with woodland photography or just any type of really landscapes. I mean, I did that last episode where it was my therapy, but I didn't like a lot of the images there. They actually didn't do anything for me except that it was therapeutic, and that's what I liked about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and trek down, because this is like a really hard trek. And we'll talk with y'all when I get where I'm going. Okay, so let me let you guys actually see what I'm seeing, and you'll know why I picked this place versus the last place. So, I mean, you can look around and see that, I mean, it is magnificent. It is just beautiful. The trees, the moss on the rocks. I mean, it's just a magnificent place. So, as we get closer to the falls, then you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. This is not going to be a long video, but it's just going to be more of a kind of like a teachable moment for me, as well as if any of you have been wanting to do some type of woodland photography, or you feel like you're not really good at it. As I always say at the end, see the little picture at the end, and I always say never, 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 never. I think it's 4 nevers. Give up. And I'm really hard pressed about things like that. I don't like things to lick me. I don't like it to get me. I like to try to work it out as possible, as much as possible, and learn how to do. You know, if it's something I'm trying to do in photography that I'm not very good at, I like to really study it and learn how to do it and do it well. I guess one of the reasons why I have actually never been so excited about doing woodland or photography in the forest or the woods is because it's always a real, like a hodgepodge of just a bunch of sticks, and everything is broken down, and you're really looking for that one element. And so that's the reason why a lot of times I'll actually do, if I do any woodland photography, I'll do it all in black and white. But I don't always like it in black and white. It looks great in color, and so it's always a major decision you got to make when doing anything like that. So we come to a crossroad where I got to decide which trail to take, which one is faster, and which one will get us to the falls quicker, which I believe I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so I've actually found my first composition. and I think it's right here. And I'm gonna let you guys take a look at what I'm talking about. I really like this tree. This tree right here. And I like how this right here just sticks out where the stump and everything is, and I think it's really pretty cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead, and if I could fight the bugs off, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my first shot off of this. Let me go ahead and set up. I think that's a pretty good composition right there. Just had a fellow photographer come around. He said, "Wow, you lugging all of this around?" He says, and I said, "Oh, it's easy." He says, "Yeah, that's what they all say until you start feeling it later." he was a cool guy. Had his tripod and everything too. But I got this composition, and I think it's gonna look really, really nice. I like what I'm seeing. I really, really like what I'm seeing. So let me. Yep, that's gonna look pretty good. I like that right there. Okay, so let's move on down so that I can get to the falls, because that is one of my main things. Like I said, it's part of woodland photography. There's a lot going on, and I did this landscape. I did this vertical portrait style. I didn't want to do it landscape because I didn't want anything to the sides, but I just wanted I wanted the tree right in the middle, and I used my 17 to 35 millimeter. I went into 35 because I kind of wanted to get a little closer, but I like what I see. I didn't want to get all of this because that just becomes a little bit too much for me. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to trek on down to the and see what else we can get to as we get closer to the falls. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time out here today because I got something I got to do, and I got a couple of hours to get back to where I've got to go. So. Go ahead and let's get started. Let's get moving. Okay, gang, so I know you can hear the waterfalls behind me, or in front of me actually. I've already gone ahead and set up because I don't really have a whole lot of time to just be here, because it is like a hike down here and it's a hike back up. So I'm actually gonna, in my last video I told y'all about working the scene. I'm actually gonna work this scene right here. I'm gonna slap on my 70 to 200 to get some close-up shots of some things that I'm really interested in. But right now I got my 17 to 35 millimeter on here, and let me let you guys just see what the falls look like. See, that is magnificent. It is gorgeous. It is really, really just spectacular, and it's beautiful. I mean, just amazing. There you go. slowed up that water. It looks really nice. I have not used an ND filter at all yet. It's a lot of sun out here. If it was more of an overcast, I really honestly wouldn't use an ND filter at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple more shots. I see some things that I really like. I'm gonna take a couple more shots, and that'll be all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, as I always say, if you can't say anything, see, I'm not gonna do this when I get up there because I'll be dog tired. If you can't say anything nice to anybody or do anything nice for anybody, do what? Stick a shoe in your mouth and keep it moving. So glad you guys hung in there. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.